Have you ever watched someone walk into a room with that unmistakable air of control? The kind of person who asks for something bold, and somehow the other person feels grateful for being asked. It's almost unfair how natural it looks. But confidence isn't just personality or luck. It's psychology. It's wiring. And here's the fun part. Confident people don't all come from the same blueprint. They show up in completely different forms. Some crack jokes with a smile. Some move like shadows, but command attention without a word. And some make you question whether they were born with an extra battery installed. By the time you reach the end of this, you might even spot yourself in one of these types. Let's start with the battle-scarred confident. The ones who have lived through the emotional equivalent of a hurricane. Or three. These people didn't wake up with confidence. They earned it the hard way. Through mistakes, heartbreak, humiliation, losses, and every awkward moment life could throw at them. And instead of breaking, they learned. They adapted. They toughened up. Their confidence isn't loud or flashy. It's carved out of survival. Psychologists call this self-efficacy. The inner belief that no matter what happens next, they'll figure it out. Their secret weapon is simple. They've suffered and survived enough times to trust themselves. When life knocks on their door, they don't panic. Their mind goes, "I've met worse. Let's go." Then you have the social magician confident. The charmers. These are the people who could have a full conversation with a lamp and still make the lamp feel important. They aren't just talking. They're reading the micro expressions on your face, matching your energy, adjusting their tone, mirroring your body language, and making you feel understood without you even noticing how they did it. Science shows that people like this have extraordinary social perception. Their brains track tiny emotional cues faster than most people can blink. And yes, sometimes they bend social rules in their favor, but not usually to manipulate. They just genuinely enjoy the dance of connection. They're the ones who convince a total stranger at a party to do something ridiculous, like a trust fall. And somehow the stranger feels honored. Next is the quiet but intense confident, the kind who barely talks, yet steals the whole room's attention without lifting a finger. They're like a movie character who stands in the background, but somehow becomes the star. Their confidence doesn't come from volume. It comes from presence. It's in the way they stand, the way they look at someone directly, the way they stay calm when everything around them is falling apart. Psychologists refer to this as implicit confidence. The unconscious belief that they're capable, even when they haven't said a single word about it. They don't overthink. They don't try to impress. They don't puff up their chest. They simply exist with certainty. And when things get chaotic, they naturally take the lead. Not because they want power, but because their brain automatically enters problem-solving mode while others are still processing the situation. And finally, there's the authentic to the core confident, arguably the rarest type. These people don't just break the mold. They forget the mold exists. They dress how they want, talk how they want, laugh how they want, and express thoughts most people would never say out loud. Their confidence comes from something powerful. Total, unapologetic self-acceptance. Studies show that people who embrace their true identity activate the brain's reward pathways when they express themselves. Meaning, authenticity literally feels good for them. It creates a loop. The more real they are, the more confident they feel. And the more confident they feel, the more real they become. It's why you see someone dancing in public or wearing something wild and think, man, imagine having that level of freedom. They don't rebel to be seen. They simply refuse to shrink. So now you've seen them. 4 different flavors of confidence, each built from totally different psychological patterns. The warrior, the charmer, the quiet force, and the unfiltered original. None of them are better than the others. They're just different paths to the same outcome. A mind that trusts itself. Which one fits you? Maybe you're the resilient kind, shaped by storms, or the social connector who reads people effortlessly. Maybe you're the calm presence others rely on, or the fearless original who lives on their own frequency. Or maybe, like most people, you're a blend of more than one. Whichever it is, let me know. I'm genuinely curious which confident tribe you feel at home with. And if this gave you a new way of looking at yourself or the people around you, hit subscribe. We dive deeper every single day. Drop a like. It helps this message reach the people who need it most.